If you have been playing Minecraft for a while, you may have heard of 2b2t, the biggest and longest running anarchy server in Minecraft. Its popularity has sparked a wave of interest, giving birth to a lot of other anarchy servers with similar gameplay. One of those servers is a server I play on, Constantiam. Today, I would like to share with you the top 10 reasons why you should give Constantiam a try instead of playing 2b2t, starting with small but welcome differences, and then ending with differences that affect every single player in a more positive way. So make sure to stick around till the end of the video. Alright, without further ado. Number 10. The oldest alternative. Unless you consider Mine Texas an anarchy server, Constantiam is certainly the second oldest anarchy server, in which hacking and duping are allowed. Constantiam has been running since early 2016, and whilst it may not be the biggest alternative, the player base certainly makes up for this, which takes me up to reason 9. The community. Constantiam's community is smaller, but therefore it is a lot more tight. Think about it as if you are comparing a city with a village. Sure, in a city you can meet more people, but in a village everyone knows each other. You know who is a good builder, a griefer, who is trustworthy, and who to avoid. It's way easier to create a network of friends on Constantiam than 2b2t, where most of the people don't even know each other and are very hostile. That doesn't mean that everyone is friendly on Const, but I'm just saying that you might have more luck finding basemates or people to chill with. I personally love the fact that a large amount of ex-2b2t players moved to Constantiam and are now part of our community, even legends such as Jack the Ripper, James Russell's SalC1, and it would be rude not to mention Oremonger, who is seemingly active 24/7. Moving on to point 8, faster patches. Constantiam is pretty much in any situation faster at patching game-breaking exploits. Our admin is very fast to ensure harmful exploits such as NoCom and Log4j are dealt with swiftly, and he also patches duplication exploits much faster than 2b2t. Meaning items are rarer, and the average Joe does not have unlimited resources, which leads up to my next point. 7. The economy. This is a strange thing to consider when talking about anarchy servers, but one thing I notice when playing on 2b2t is that a large majority of players have lots of duped items, and it is also very easy for new players to get their hands on stashes containing god gear and rare items. On Constantiam, players don't have this luxury, but this isn't necessarily a bad thing. It brings the community together more, as players have a bigger desire to trade items or perform tasks, such as making map arts or helping set up community events in exchange for gear. There are numerous trading discords that have been set up specifically for this. And that brings us up to number 6, the queue. As you may well know, 2b2t has a queue, meaning you have to wait for potentially hours or pay a fee to have faster access. Constantiam has no queue, so you don't have to pay and will have instant access to the server. I'm honestly surprised that people still play on 2b considering this, and also the fact that Constantiam has updated. Yep, that's right, number 5, the update. Constantiam updated to 1.19.2 way back in December 2022, and as of right now, 2b, 9b, 0b, and most other anarchy servers are stuck in the past. Sure, when we updated to 1.19 there was a big player influx and also a lot of lag, but this was all due to the fact that many players began to explore the new chunks and we're also converting a lot of the old 1.12 chunks into the new ones. Now that the dust has settled, I can confidently say that the TPS has been pretty much perfect. Number 4. No illegals. Here on Constantiam, there are no illegal items that players have access to that would ruin the vanilla aspect of gameplay. In other words, Constantiam has not been backdoored and has had extremely little admin interference compared to 2b2t, which, as we all know, has been backdoored multiple times. Number 3. Popular groups. Even though Constantiam's community is smaller, there are still plenty of popular, well-known groups on the server. There are highway groups that construct highways to the world border, PvP groups, building groups, and much more, so everyone can find a group that best suits their favourite things to do. I've been a part of a highway digging group that dug to the -X world border, and also a part of a building group. I can definitely say there are plenty of them, and none of them are boring. Now this next point is an interesting one. Number 2, the presidential election. Believe it or not, Constantiam actually has a fully functioning democratic election, in which any player that has joined the server can hold a campaign. Although the actual benefits of becoming president are basically non-existent, the results are still respected by the Constantiam player base. This is all done without any admin interference. All votes are received via privately messaging a bot account owned by Sir Leonidas, a very well respected member of the community who ensures there is no foul play. Before the voting stage, candidates make a wide variety of propaganda and try to sway the more casual players to side with them. It sounds ridiculous, but I have never had so much fun playing Minecraft when participating in them. I especially enjoy listening to the presidential debates that are live streamed so everyone can watch and take part in. And finally, the main reason to play on Constantiam for me is the admin. Phantom Captain, admin of Constantiam, and Housemaster, admin of 2b2t, are two very different people, with different attitudes towards their server. Housemaster is very coy, doesn't interact with the community, and is generally regarded as a lazy person, with patches taking ages, replies being slow and vague. He does very little to care about the community. Phantom, on the other hand, is fast and reliable. He regularly updates the community regarding issues to the server. Phantom generally tries to keep the server pleasant, even with no monetary incentive to do so. Phantom maintains the server out of the goodness of his heart, whilst House does it for profit. So that concludes my top 10 reasons to play Constantiam. What are your reasons for playing Constantiam? Let me know in the comments below. If I've convinced you, why not subscribe to my channel? I make Constantiam content regularly, and you might find it interesting. Stay alive out there, cubfam. See you in the next one.